Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and it is my favorite time of the year. We are in the car because we have another shopping video. Like I said, my favorite time of the year. It is back to school time. There are a ton of new fun school supplies that I know I have loved ever since I was little. So today I am heading to Target and Walmart to see what's new. I have one of my favorite shopping partners right here. And we're going to see what school supplies are out, which ones we might want to pick up. So if you want to come with us and check out Target and Walmart, let's go. I will say that Target is my normal preference for where I go and shop to find things. Let me know down below, do you have a preference, Target or Walmart? My Target just tends to be a little bit more organized, and so I like heading there. I'm so excited about back to school. It's been a fantastic summer, but back to school supplies will always make me super happy, and I love looking at backpacks. Look at these that are kind of like these top loading backpacks. I think that's really interesting, and I kind of liked some of the more unusual color combinations. Look at this teal down here with the orange. I think this would look so gorgeous with fun patches all over it. Yes, I look at backpacks each year. Every now and then I pick one up because I think a fun bag can really make your day. And because I'm often going to sports practices and things like that, backpacks are a must. All right, Madeline immediately found some gorgeous journals. She is a girl after my own heart for sure. She thought these would be wonderful for her note-taking is what she told me. And she loved flipping through them and looking at all the designs. It's so fun to shop with her because it's like seeing myself shop when I was younger. And it's true, I'm still kind of attracted by all the same things. Here she's showing me how she would use this. She's like, look, there's lines. It would be so helpful for writing notes. And I completely understand why she's just so enamored with all of these beautiful journals that are available. Of course, I am always on the lookout for happy planners. They did have some teacher layout happy planners here at Target. These are some that we've seen before. I think I've seen those on the Happy Planner website. What's cool is that you also have Erin Condren available here at Target as well. So if you're looking for which one might work for you, you have them side by side in order to compare, which I think makes it so much easier to make the right choice for you. That's why I like coming and shopping at places like this, because you can lay things out next to each other and kind of compare and contrast what will work in your planning, whether you're a teacher or not. They also had a lot of different options, some blue sky options, some really customized options, and in different sizes. So the teacher planners at Target were in a separate place from the student planners. We'll check out student planners later. I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed at the pencil pouch selection here at Target. There are some fun ones. Those are bright colors. Those are made for binders. That's not usually what I go for. These zipper ones, they had some like this last year, so this really isn't new. And I'll show you my favorite ones a little bit later. Love the Star Wars designs. These are always fun to just pick up a few accessories. If you are a Star Wars fan or you have a Star Wars fan at your house, these would be a fun addition to your back to school. Raise your hand if you remember Trapper Keepers. These were new when I was in school back in the day. They were all the rage, and they even had very similar designs. Love me a good Trapper Keeper. I definitely had to pick that one up and check it out. Again, what I think happens at back to school time, all of the office supplies, the things that we love, that we use in our craft rooms on a regular basis, are all kind of brought together in one place. It's easier to compare different things. Look at all of these great Post-its. Sure, you can get these usually online at any point in the year, but seeing them in person, look at the page markers. Those were the ones that I kind of was drawn to because that's the size. I often cut down Post-its to that size, so I think those are fabulous. We took a second to check out some of the locker organization pieces just for fun. I obviously don't have a locker to organize, and truthfully, Madeline doesn't either, but can you believe they have like chandeliers, hanging plants? Like, locker decor has gone up several levels since I had a locker back in the day. The UB pencil pouches are my current fave. So I actually have one just like this, but it is tie-dyed. It is so cute and it's really, really functional. I happen to like how flat it is. It allows me to keep a few stickers, some nice pens, and take it on the go really easily. And of course, speaking of pens, again, all of our favorite pens all out, ready to compare. These were some of the gorgeous Papermate pens. Those are very, very popular. Madeline was actually looking for some colored pens, and these are actually pencils, and those are like high-tech looking pencils. I prefer a little bit more bulk when it comes to pencil buying, and I just use, regular mechanical pencils in my room. But Madeline was all about all of these different pencils. Look how she's amazed at them. They're so fun to look at. Just seeing all the different supplies gets you really excited. It was really hard to not pick up all of the things. Happiness is a brand new box of crayons. Am I right? I actually love these twistable crayons in a craft room just because I think they're really easy to use. I'm someone that breaks crayons all of the time, and so having the twistable ones works really well for me. You can also sharpen them to a more fine point, which I think works really well for a lot of our coloring needs. It's so great to just see all the different kinds. Colored pencils, I love a good colored pencil, but quality really does matter. My favorite are these Prismacolor pencils. Those are pricier for sure than your typical Crayola pencils, but it really does make a difference, especially if you're wanting to blend and shade. I recommend the Prismacolor ones. And of course, Target has this Mondo Yama brand with all of their different art supplies now. And so they pulled out a few that would go really well for back to school. The watercolor brush pens, those were interesting. Let me know down below if you have tried these particular watercolor brush pens. I'm very interested in picking them up, and I might pick them up when I come back with all of my kiddos. And then look, a clickable, retractable marker. This would solve so many problems in my house because the number of times we've lost marker tops is more than I can possibly count, and I love a good clickable marker. That is awesome. This is a new highlighter from Sharpie, and it's called Clear View because it's kind of has this opening within the tip that's supposed to allow you to more clearly see what you are highlighting. I don't know that this is a completely necessary change. I'm not sure why you would need this over just a typical highlighter, but it's something new that I spotted this year. The other new supply, or at least new to Madeline and I, that we found when we were looking at all of these highlighters and Sharpies were some erasable. So we know that there's erasable pens. The friction pens work really well. It's kind of a warning to put them into your planner because if your planner gets hot, then the ink will be erased. But these are actually erasable highlighters. Have you used these? I think that's pretty cool. And actually, Madeline was explaining to me how often she's highlighting for like an English class and then figures out that she highlighted the wrong section, and so she wants to erase it. I thought that was very interesting. They came in two different sets, kind of a medium and a large set. Pretty affordable. It was like $7 and $10, somewhere in there. They're beautiful, and I'm wondering just how well they end up erasing. Speaking of erasing, these friction fine liner pens were new to me. I think I'm interested in checking those out. I don't often use the erasable pens in my planners, but I think in a journal that doesn't necessarily get hot, that could be something that would be really, really useful. Did you know that you can make happy planner covers out of these folders? I did it last year and it was so fun to do. So if you see some of these, especially the plastic folders that are really beautiful to you, that you think maybe that would make a great planner cover, you can always cut it down, punch some discs holes in it, and attach it right to your planner. Works great and already has a built-in pocket, which is a win in my book for sure. course, I could not pass up the student planners. This is a Kelly Danielle planner, super cute with all of the different doodles in it. Kind of reminds me of a rad planner, which I received when I was at Go Wild this past year. It has a lot of space in here. This one doesn't necessarily feel so much student oriented just because I don't know many students that track their meals in fitness and hydration, but maybe as they get older, maybe this is more like a college oriented planner. I think that would make a little bit more sense, but it is super, super cute. I really liked this Kate Smith Company planner, and the layout is just super simple. This seems like it would be perfect for my middle schooler to jot down things that are going on in the calendar view, and then in the weekly view, jot down assignments and things like that. I just like the simplicity of it. I don't want to overcomplicate her already busy life, but just give her a system where she can kind of keep track of things. Plus the size works really well. And how cute is that cover? And then One Canoe 2, you guys, I wanted to buy this planner. It's beautiful. It's a hardbound planner, or at least bound on the side, but it lays flat and it is gorgeous. And look at this layout, very functional. To-do lists on the side of each day, kind of can write down what's going on that day. This one was very tempting. It kind of gave me bullet journal vibes. I was super into it. My daughter did not like it quite as much as I did, and I, of course, don't need another planner. UV has a whole line of school supplies. They're all in fun, funky colors. Here is that pencil pouch again in a different pattern. This is my favorite. I absolutely love it. And these are really bright colors. So fun for your kids to add into their back to school collection, or for you to add into your office for a bright kind of injection of color. And I like the pastels that they were going with this year. That was super fun. I believe the Noted collection came out within the past couple of years. I have tried some of the pens and things from this collection. To me, they're a bit overpriced for what they are. The pens didn't work great. They weren't very consistent. The Post-its were just fine, but I think you can buy regular Post-it notes for cheaper. This was very tempting. That is a hollow plus purple pen pouch. That one I could have gotten behind. Also, I saw this display. This is a set of planners that is a collab between Blue Sky Planner and Color Me Courtney, who I love. She is on Instagram. She is just amazing, and her bright nature, her love of color is like, I'm all about it. And I thought these planners were gorgeous in their simplicity as well. They had beautiful bright colors, but like, yeah, the layout, very simple, very easy to, just kind of flip through and use. This is another possibility for my daughter, for her planner for this coming year. No, she doesn't really like using happy planners necessarily. This one is going to work okay for her. I think she prefers it to be bound in this way instead of removable pages. And just a reminder, there's a bunch of planners always available here at Target. There are some gorgeous covers and some great artist collaborations going on. So don't forget to just come check out the planner section every now and then and get a little inspiration. Check out some of the different layouts to give you some ideas. Sugar Paper Essentials is another kind of small company that Target is partnering with. A very simplified, sleek look, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Be Rooted is another artist collaboration. Really bright fluorescent colors, bold graphics, definitely a unique style, but it was very eye-catching. I absolutely loved these illustrations, and I love the boldness of all of these colors. The most disappointing part of our trip had to be the dollar spot. There just wasn't a lot going on as far as the dollar spot and back to school. They had some organization containers. Those have actually been out for a while. They had a few school supplies, some dry erase pockets right here, but otherwise not a lot yet. I don't know if I missed it. Maybe we've moved past school supplies and maybe they are already into fall, or maybe it's not yet out in my area. Let me know, did you find some good school supplies in your dollar spot? All right, so we just wrapped up at Target. It was fun to see everything they had. I feel like this is the time when all the pens and markers come out to play. There are so many options. That's usually what I'm looking for. And I also like looking at the pencil pouches and the backpacks. those things make me really happy too. So lots to keep your eyes out for. Maddie, what was your favorite thing?
I really liked the double-sided markers. I thought they were really cool. I liked how there were a lot of colors on them.
Yeah, totally. Double-sided markers, always a fan favorite. So now we're gonna head to Walmart and see what they have to offer. First thing we noticed was that Walmart has more of these specialty Pilot pens. Love the fashion collection. And then they had the white ones with the gold dots as well. The design collection, those are just pretty. I like being able to switch them in and out of my planner just to kind of update the look. And of course, these write beautifully. They have them in the fine tip. Gorgeous. Maddie spotted these adorable little erasers, and am I the only one? Like, I still would collect these. I still feel like these call my name. I think they're adorable. It'd be fun to have them in a little container just to look at or line them up on a windowsill to display. I feel like I'm still a 12-year-old at heart, but I really liked the animals, and for $5, that's a fun little special surprise that you could give to someone. They also had some cute teacher decorations. So these clothespins had the letters on them. Love those. And that could be great in a craft room for displaying. And then give me a good pom-pom banner any day for $5. That is a great deal. The Home Edit has a whole line of office supplies, and of course I love it because it is rainbow, so you can get all of your little office necessities. And then look at this Post-it note set from the Home Edit. It has a big old rainbow Post-it, some great little small Post-its. Those are absolutely fabulous. And then Maddie noticed that there is washi tape that coordinates as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Love me a good rainbow washi. Now, while Madeline was checking out a rubber band ball and thinking it was the coolest thing ever, I actually noticed these mesh storage bags. These are so fantastic in a craft room. I just can't say enough about them. They're great for storing current projects. If you're a card maker and kind of gathering different supplies, maybe you're putting together projects for a Bible journaling devotional of some sort, gathering certain stickers for a particular spread. For $8, you get 6 of those. It is absolutely a fabulous deal and something that you will use over and over again in your craft room. Again, love seeing the crayons, but look at what I found at Walmart. This little Lockermate crayon box can be used for so many different things in your craft room. Small sticker sheets, a great place for those cards that we like to get, those printable card sets. Those are fantastic. And then Madeline was pointing out to me all of the different crayons that were available. Here are some other colored pencils. These are maybe a step up from Crayola. I don't know. They're pretty similar to Crayola. I would still go with the Prismacolor if you're looking to pick up a new set of colored pencils. Can you guess which pencil box caught my eye? There's a lot to choose from, but of course, this one is a rainbow. It is so fun. It is like this rubbery material. Absolutely adorable. I don't know how much it would actually hold, but it is super, super cute. And then a new kind of trapper keeper. This is the Walmart brand, but love the rainbows. And the front of it was kind of magnetic. So it was a pencil pouch in the front, but also there was a magnet. This is just fabulous. I kind of wish it were a little bit bigger. This one is about 1.5 inches, I would say, but very, very cute. Love that. A lot of different zebra pens during Go Wild, but I did not see these gel pens that are doodler pens. Those are super cute, and they had them in a few different kind of colorways. See the ones down there that are a little bit more fluorescent? So pretty. And of course, all of the different notebooks. Anyone else think that notebooks have also gone up a notch? I remember having different colors and that being fun, but man, oh man, there's like some sophisticated looking, gorgeous notebooks. Of course, I looked for a Happy Planner as well. I was actually keeping my eye out for the teacher layout planner. That is the Disney 100-year celebration. I did not see it at this Walmart here in Northern Virginia. I haven't seen it yet in stores at all. But here is a look at the Simply layout. I like it. It's the dashboard layout, but just 1 week on one half of the page. It's a nice kind of streamlined way to look at your month. I can see it having a lot of function in a lot of different ways. And it looks like Walmart is also carrying the Noted collection from Post-it, some different binders and notebooks and things like that. Certainly some options here. Love the pastel looks, but like I said, I've tried these pens. They're not fantastic, and I think the Post-it notes are a bit overpriced. $6 for a set of Post-it notes seems like a bit much, and especially when you can get the brighter color of Post-it notes for a little bit cheaper. All right, so we wrapped up at Walmart. Personally, I actually enjoyed Walmart a lot more than I thought I would. I really liked, they had some really nice pens, which of course I love. And then I thought they had better notebooks. What did you think?
I thought they had some really cute notebooks.
Yeah, some really adorable notebooks that we both loved. And I think now we're both in the mood to go home and like make our back to school list. She probably needs it a little bit more than I actually need it, but I think there's like a mom tax for back to school. So I think that includes at least one set of pens personally. So let me know what you saw that you liked. Let me know what back to school supply is your favorite. For me, it's like a fresh set of markers or a fresh set of pens in a new pencil case or pen case. To me, that like screams back to school, and I absolutely love it every single time. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'll be the first to know when I publish a new video. I want to give a shout out to all of my Patreon members. Thank you all so much for all of your support. You're the best. And I hope that you all have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.